Hey everybody, today I learned on divs and creating two columns with divs. So the setup is we have a div, background green. This styling is set to these two boxes rendered on the right. And what we're going to talk about is if you want to have two columns for each div. So let's say what you could do is do width 50%, save that bad boy, and all I'm going to do is refresh the page. And I don't get two columns, I get one stacked on top of the other. And the reason why it's funky and why I went over this is it's for a really weird reason, in that the space between the divs is displayed and it knocks the total width above 100%, which creates a new row. So one quick way to fix it is to delete that space in between the two divs, and then you get the two columns that you want. So one of the weird things is, let's say you don't want to have one giant column of divs. Some workarounds are putting the closing div and the opening div right next to each other, and that lets you fix it like so. So another way you can fix this is, so here we are with the same problem. You can delete the divs, or you can comment out, you can delete the space, or you can comment out the space, and that'll fix your new row problem. And then another way you can fix it is to take the parent element. So here we are again with the same problem. You take the parent element and section, and you make the font size 0. A problem though is if, let's say, your box is inheriting from the parent, then you actually make the div font 0 also. So a way to fix that is to put the font size attribute back into the div, ABCD, and that brings your content back. One thing to note is to make sure you do REM for the units, because if you do M, you're going to get 0. Because one M remembers the nearest ancestor font size, and 1 M relative to the nearest ancestor is 0. 1 times 0 is 0, and you'll not get your content text rendered, or it is, but it'll be 0. So what you can do is do REM, which is relative to the body tag and not the nearest ancestor, and it brings back your text to the screen. Yeah, so again, that's one weird hiccup in displaying divs as a column, and it's because of the space in between divs. And the 3 ways to fix it are deleting the space in between, commenting out the space in between, or taking the parent container and putting the font size to 0. Thanks.